I find that all the time with me is whenever I start an editing project. I'm not always writing down what time I start. I just start the project and work on it until it's finished. Because most of the time you go into a project saying, okay, nothing's going to go wrong. Everything's going to go perfect. And you bid out the project as if anything's going to go correct. But something goes wrong. And then you have to eat those costs.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about how you think about how a project could go and what landmines might be out there in a project and how to account for that. That's going to be in a future session.
Yeah.
Somewhat tagged onto time management, which I believe is our next week's session. If you're thinking about, am I measuring the right things? Do I have the thermometer stuck in the right places? Here's where you can start for KPIs, key performance indicators. And then the other part of it is your pure financials, and that is making sure that you're running those at least every month. Some businesses that we know might say, well, I'm not big enough for that yet. I'm going to run the business out of my checkbook. And I'm saying, hey, guess what? To begin with, we can take a look at your bank statements and create a financial statement for you. It won't be totally accurate, but it will be a start.
Mm-hmm.
The important thing is within monitoring your financials, we need to pick the key, performance indicators, but financial performance indicators, and those have to be looked at, because what we want to be knowing is what's happening, not week to week so much, but month to month, recurring, non-recurring, trending. So that's what we're urging.
Okay.
Minimally today.
Yeah, so Corin also pointed out that if your computer crashes, have a backup plan, find a vendor like Corin who could help you out in a situation like that. So you do have backups and vendors who you can go to. And actually, every time when we start editing, we're turning on a machine. And so the fact that we have got variable costs, because if we weren't working, the machine would be off and our fixed costs would be lower.
Okay, let me talk about that. So this is where some confusion comes into play. And my urging to business owners is this. If they have a cost that cannot be easily assigned to a unit of sale, then don't try to figure out how to put it into that gross profit calculation. I don't want to complicate anything, but that's the simplest explanation, is if we have difficulty truly allocating a cost to a unit of sale, let it drop down into the fixed cost area. Again, the easiest thing to think about is I can't make a widget without buying plastic and having labor on the floor.
Right.
That's my direct cost. Everything else, packaging is one of those things that is a bit of an issue. Oh, well, packaging goes into the unit of sale. Yeah, but it's indiscriminate. It's hard to assign packaging to a single unit of sale. It crosses so many units of sale. So it's
so if you can put 50 apples in a box, you wouldn't count a box as 1/50th of a unit?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, what did we do? So we covered income statement and the key issues there. We got to gross profit. Gross profit led us to break even, along with fixed costs. Then we started talking about key performance indicators. The minimal ones would be the leads all the way down to revenue. And then, it's right there. So I believe we're going to time management, which is always a fun one, in our next Facebook Live.
Yep.
And thank you for joining us.